Ralph, why do so few actually make themselves elite in physique? Why do so few make it?
Time, they drop off, not consistent enough, self-doubt, they don't see the gains fast enough. That's actually the number one reason why most people don't have the right body. Because they'll go for one jog, they'll do one session at the gym, and they'll wake up the next day and be like, oh, and they just won't see that progress. When you don't see progress, you don't see the point in actually carrying on. That's different for me, given I've been lifting all these years. I see progress on a week-to-week basis, or at least for me it's the sort of consistency now and maintenance. So I do feel for you, I've got to say. Like, you do a couple of sessions at the gym, and let's just say you're overweight, you're a bit tubby, you're just not looking in good shape. It's going to take you a few months. You'll do 1 or 2 sessions, you won't see the progress, and you'll drop off. And that's the number one reason why most people will start at the gym in the New Year's and get all excited, and by the 1st of Feb, more than 50% of them don't turn up to the gym anymore.
And if they stick at it for a year, they can start to see results like this.
A year, definitely. A year, for sure. A year, you can get as ripped. You can probably have. You can probably start crafting a six-pack after a year.
Yeah.
You can, in a year, you'd be a monster. You'd be bigger and stronger than me, for sure.
Anything worth having in life, you pay the price for it. That's the best way to get it.
Absolutely.
And it's worth remembering what Ralph is talking to you about now. He had to show up day after day after day after day for 16 years. And now when you look at the Instagram stories, you're like, this guy's so lucky. Yeah. How does he have all that?
Exactly.
Yeah. I've heard the conversations. It's iron will. It's consistency. You show up for long enough, you win. Simple, really.
Big man Ravi, Iron Will.
Iron Will Tribe, guys. Every single day is an opportunity to build your biology. This is what gives us consistency. Ralph has come here, and me and him are going to push ourselves to the absolute limits. 4 pieces of content posted every single day. We're out here taking consistent action, moving the needle. These things that we do, the training, this is all part and parcel of high performance and consistency. When you are here, you're building your biology, you're building your mitochondrial vigor, you're building your hormones, you're building your actual energy unit. And it's this stuff that allows us to be consistent year after year after year. When you learn more about Ralph, he's been training for 16 years, and he's a very advanced trainer.
Only 16 years?
Yeah, that's what it takes. That's what gives him the edge, yeah? So if you want to go to the places he's gone and have the kind of lifestyle and accomplishments that he's got, then it's inevitable that you're going to have to start this process off for yourself. But the good news is, it's available to you. So you can start. When you're an advanced lifter like Ralph, he's been doing it a long time, he's got a fucking elite physique. You know a thing or two about the iron game.
It's too easy, son. That's what it is. It's too bloody easy. Right.
Let's see him get some work in. Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Love that. It feels amazing.
Ralph is consistent with every aspect. His diet, his nutrition, his sleep. He operates really well. Holding people like him accountable is a pleasure.
6 reps will do. Some people do stupid amounts of reps, 15, 20. If you're trying to build muscle, stack on the weights and just do less reps. There you go.
And that is how you do it. Rinse and repeat, Ralph. How long before they start seeing results like you?
3 months.
Yeah?
To see some half decent results. To be an absolute machine, 6 months to a year. Start today.
Start today, baby. Function, all these things for performance.
What's this working out, Ravi? What muscle group?
This is me stretching my groin, my low back, my hamstrings, and most importantly than anything else, my hips. In my opinion, when your body is moving really well, functioning well, and you're building yourself up, what happens is you build the right movement patterns. So as you are developing your squat, your deadlift, you're using the right muscles and ensuring that you're going to have longevity. These things I learned from Ben Patrick, who learned them from Charles Poliquin, who was the most decorated strength coach in all of strength and conditioning who's created more gold medalists than anyone else. By definition, we improve when we're outside of our comfort zone. This lanky 6'5" physique will remain the way it is until I go way beyond where I'm comfortable. As you can see over here, Ralph Anthony is showing you what stepping outside the comfort zone really looks like.
I'm a little bit scared of this, I'll be honest. I'm a bit nervous.
And that is why he achieves.
I'm a little bit nervous of this weight, but I'm going to have to dig it. I'm going to have to go for
You
it.
see? It's those who can tolerate discomfort like me and him do every single day who achieve. Who actually get stellar results. If you look at his life, you actually ask him, how did you do this? How did you accomplish this? Look at that, beautiful. That is what it's about.
Oh, one more. Well, you see, they're not perfect form. And I'll tell you why. Now, the problem there is I didn't get low enough. I should be 90 degrees, so you should really be...
The littlest tips can take you from here to here. The littlest tips can take you from weeks of fuck all happening to actually doing things in a productive way. And it really is these little decisions, like I've picked up already about what we talked about with spices, about nutrition.
Yeah.
That will, the way I think about performance, those little things cumulatively will be what makes a significant difference.
Absolutely.
And this is why you guys need to keep listening to Iron Will and the Masculine Medicine collaboration.
Here he is, Iron Will. Getting the reps in at the gym, isn't he? Look at this. Clean.
Beautiful, clean. Consistency is the aim of the game. Repetition over time. Showing up, making incremental progression. The thing I'm thinking about is if I just do this for 6 months, what will that look like? Long-term thinking. I'm excited to actually move the needle every day.
Good man.
So I see it. It's taking a dose of the medicine. And these are the little differences that mean I can stick at things, brand building, self-improvement, for 3 years. When other people, New Year's resolution, guess what? It's Thursday, they've already given up. It's the thinking.
All right, Mr. Iron Will. What drives you to do all this? What's the point?
Human
why do you...
potential. Seeing where I can go, how far I can go, seeing the vision that's in my mind take place, and thinking, if I apply myself with every ounce of energy that I have, in business, in finance, in body, in mindset, in mentality, if I give everything for the next 5 years, where could I be? That is what drives me to see where I can end up. And we've already seen what my mentality has produced. You've already seen the transformation. And it's only year 3. Where I want to get is ambitious. And if I can do this whilst building a community, then I know I've achieved my mission in this world. The only thing that really matters at the end of the day is the feeling of self-respect that you carry with yourself. And knowing by the time I've got to the end of this journey, I'll have known that I made a difference. That's what drives me. Easy. Yeah.
This 6'5" beast right here is about to do some military presses.
Yeah. So I did 2 sets of 5. The last rep was a bit sketchy, so I'm going to finish by doing. I'm going to go for a set of 3 here. We want it to be progressive, so strength's built over time. Let's see if we can get 3 reps on this.
Come on, mate.
Come on, Ravi.
Oh, he's got it. Great work, son. Great work,
Thanks.
Rav Meister.
Every
Come on,
day.
big boy. Now, I see a lot of people doing the shoulder presses, going behind their back. No. Don't do that. Very dangerous. Done it once. Sprained a muscle in my back. Took about a week to get back into it. Always come to the front when you're doing shoulder exercises. So even actually when you're doing the lat pull down, right? You want to put it down in front of you. Now I see a lot of people going like that. You can go behind your back, but make sure it's very lightweight. If you're going heavy behind your back, you're going to smash a muscle. Anyway, I'll show you very easily, like so. Just use your legs to get it up off the lift if it's high heavy. So legs up, there you go, just like that. And always in front of your, on your chest, back up. On your chest, back up. Nice and easy. There we go. We're gonna go for 6 reps. That's 4. 5. 4.
Like work.
Just like that. We're done.
Beautiful.
Question.
Go on, Ravi, what's the question?
It's this, protein.
Oh,
Hypothetical question for you.
okay.
Guy comes to you.
Yeah,
He sees the training, he's going to follow this routine, he's going to do some heavy weights.
yeah.
He wants to build some pecs, some arms. 6 months, you've said to him, you'll start to see some results. Talk to us about protein, recommendations. How much does he need to smash a day?
Oh, go on then. Right. There's a lot of myths about this stuff, okay? You're gonna read that you need, it's 2.5 pounds worth of protein for every kilogram that you are, or for 2.5 grams of protein for every pound that you are. You're gonna hear all sorts of different numbers. I'm not the type of person that measures the exact amount of protein that I need, okay? If you're skinny and you wanna build muscle, then yes, you probably need to take some protein powder or some mass gainer to pack on the pounds. Now, you can sit there and measure it all you want, but the best measurement is in the mirror. You look in the mirror after a week and you see, have you packed on the pounds in the right places? It just takes too long to work out how much protein, measure it, read it. As long as you're eating clean, right? I wouldn't worry too much even about heavy protein. Make sure you're not eating too many white carbs. Okay, make sure you're eating brown carbs, make sure you're getting plenty of vegetables into you. If you're a skinny guy, then get some whey protein powder, right? If you're a heavy guy and you're trying to lose weight, don't take any mass gainer. And don't overdo it on the protein. You actually want to be in a calorie deficit, okay? So it really depends on you. When I work with people, I work on a case-by-case basis. Most of you probably put on a lot of weight during the festive season. What you want to do is be in a calorie deficit. I recommend intermittent fasting. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this grams of protein and eat that tuna and eat that steak. Really, as long as you're eating a healthy, well-balanced diet and you're not eating too much rice and fried food and chips and fries, then you should be good. But I'd recommend intermittent fasting, having 2 solid meals a day, be in a calorie deficit so you actually lose the fat, and make sure you're eating lean protein. So I eat eggs every day pretty much. I eat about 4 or 5 eggs a day. I couldn't tell you exactly how much protein that is. There's 6 grams of protein in each egg, right? So there you go, 35 grams of protein for lunch I had today. So really, you're the best person to test it. And you know who the best person to tell you this information is? Looking in the mirror.
Ah, right here.
That's your best man right there.
Yeah.
That's your feedback.
All right, baby. What we'll do is we'll record our meals after this training session. I'll do some pull-ups now.
Go on, baby.
And then we'll record what we're going to have after this.
Iron Will Tribe smashing the old pull-ups. There he is. The monster. This is such a fantastic workout for your back.
Best workout for your back, that one.
How's you feeling? Good gym session?
Loving it, loving it. Look how productive we are. 4 social media posts today, uploaded 3 pieces of long form today, coached all my clients, got some new business development going, podcast outreach. Tomorrow I'm on one of the biggest podcasts on my space. It's consistency, it's application of effort. They're training hard like you told them to. They're hitting the gym. They're getting their protein in like you told them to. What do they need to eat? Do they need to be spending $50 on a steak like this? Let us see this. That
Okay, here we
is
go.
fucking gorgeous.
We're about to find out if I've cooked this perfectly or cooked it terribly. I'm going to cut it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That looks beautiful.
That is perfect. See that redness in there?
That's probably medium, maybe medium rare, which is exactly how I like it. Perfectly cooked. On the outside, it's got to be quite crisp, and it's got to be not burnt, but very nicely grilled. And on the inside, you have to have it red, just like that.
Wow.
Nice and red on the inside. It's going to be soft as hell. And then the Brussels sprouts, I got them in the oven. You need to eat stuff like this. It doesn't necessarily taste great, but I've put some smoked paprika and some roasted garlic on the top. Well, it tastes pretty good to me.
Yeah. So these are the ways that you stay consistent with your diet, Ralph. So
Yeah.
I've been, of course, Iron Will is here for accountability
Oh.
to see Ralph Anthony succeed. And one thing I can tell you about Ralph Anthony is he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. A lot of the little tricks that I've seen is he's very adept at using his herbs and spices to make things taste great, to get a lot of micronutrients, to get health properties like anti-inflammation, testosterone boosting, anti-estrogen properties. So a lot of what he does, whilst it seems simple, it's 16 years of trial and error, man.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is, if you just do these little things, you're going to start seeing progress. You actually enjoy this. For it to be long-term sustainable, they've got to enjoy it, right?
Oh my God. Tastes incredible. Oh.
So how can you lose if you're tasting great tasting food and it's making you a better person? You're getting stronger, you're lifting more in the gym, you're seeing the muscle gains. You're winning every day.
Every day, mate. Every day. And the thing I'd say to you guys is, it is important to be able to cook at home, right? It does take time. That's the problem. It does take time, but it's important for you so that you can regulate your portions, regulate exactly what's going in your food. Guys, when you're eating in restaurants, they're putting garbage in your food. Oil that's been used over and over again. It's not good quality. You think you're going to restaurants, you think you're eating good food. They don't care what they're putting in your food. A bunch of salt to make it taste good, a bunch of butter to make it taste nice and buttery and soft. It's not good for you. The best thing, and my dream, is to have my own chef, and I can regulate exactly what he puts in the food. But for now, I'd highly recommend you learn quick, simple recipes at home with very simple ingredients, using extra virgin olive oil, not using too much salt. I only use a tiny bit of salt on this food. Regulate your portions, and that's just the way you're going to be able to live well and live long.
Fucking great, man. Really great. So guys, what I'm going to do for you to add value to your experience, I'm going to write this up in a document for you, and I'm going to create a few action steps for you so you know what you can do to start making progress in the gym. What you're going to need to do is just commit to a few meals that are going to be high in protein. Mostly Ralph is consuming like lean meats, lots of veg. He's using herbs and spices. It's quite simple, it tastes great, and it's extremely nutritious. So what you're going to need to do for the first month of this year is learn how to make a few really nutritious recipes and just get really consistent with them. Don't overthink it. We don't want you counting every morsel of protein. We don't want to overwhelm you.
Yeah.
We just want to see incremental progression. Once you've got these on point, you're consistently nailing really good meals, you're consistently getting all these recommendations sorted, then you can get a bit more granular if you wish. But as a basic minimum, you have to be in the gym, applying yourself, and you have to be nailing your nutrition. If you do those things and you're on this journey, and you're certainly following Iron Will and Masculine Medicine, we're really going places, man. And we want to take you along for the ride. So I'll write that up, I'll ping it over to a document, and let's start making some incremental progress, guys. Let's fucking go.